nice catch early in the game, and then you guys tried to find him in the end zone, and they had that defensive holding. It seemed like you kind of went away from him a little bit after that.
There were some times that he was very much involved in play calls, but whether the defense took it away, whether a certain either or read, maybe there was a chance to get Austin the ball on the pass we threw to Lasley in the end zone, like the play before we threw the interception at the end of the final drive we had, when we had it was an either or. So there were some times that we had some opportunities to hit him, and we either didn't or we missed it. But he's playing good, and we're excited to continue to get him involved.
Talking about either or, I know that Josh, has the kind of the reins to the plays at times. Have you talked to him about maybe making some of those passes, runs more with the way the running game is kind of evolving here?
Not really. I think we take advantage of the defensive looks that we get, and I think the reason why the run game evolves the way it does is because of the fact that we're running it against good looks, and I think the reason why the screen game, was averaging 9 or 11 yards a pop last week is because we're throwing it against the looks that we want, and we got in the same play that we, throw a bubble for 14, we wind up throwing a bubble for 1, we throw a quick screen for 14, we got a face mask, now it's a 29-yard gain, so you kind of just mix and match runs and passes, and kind of see how it works.
For the most part, how do you feel like Coach Fraley's kind of influenced this offensive line as the season's gone on?
I think that, they play with his demeanor. They're calm, passionate, they're intelligent, they're tough, they're really working hard, and I think all of those are reflections of the amount of time that they spend with Coach Fraley. And, so often the offensive line and the offensive line meeting room is your own little world, and he's played the game forever. He was a starting center in the league for years, and, you could take so much from him, because of that. And he's just done a good job with them, and I think, we've seen progress throughout the season, and hopefully we'll see far more progress the next 6 weeks.
You've coached across all the levels of football. How would you say this year's offense compares to maybe some of the other offenses, maybe Jacksonville, Michigan, in terms of how great they are right now midway through the season, and how great can they be once at the end of the season?
Well, we can be a lot better than we are. I know that because we leave too many plays out there and we turn the ball over too much. If we could avoid those things, then we'd have a chance to have a special run. One of those runs you don't get very often. If you can, be really tight with the ball and, make throwaway decisions or hit the open guy. Maybe, we fumbled in weird games, again, both exact same time. Second play, second series, Memphis, second play, second series this past week, and fumbles on the road. And those are the things you got to avoid. But do we have a chance to be good? Yeah, we have a chance. But we have to really maintain improvement. We have to, this week has to be better than last week. And then for the next 5 weeks, it has to be better.
With the Arizona game being the first game you guys played without Caleb, how did you see defenses maybe doing things differently against you with Caleb out?
Don't think there was a huge difference schematically. I don't know. I didn't see much of a difference. I thought that we unfortunately weren't able to get the tight ends going in the same regard as we were able to get them going in the past. But that could be my fault as much as any. So we'll have to see if there's a trend on playing it differently or not, but I like our tight ends, so we'll see what happens. Okay?